So I've wanted to get a video showing you guys how to help extremely anxious horse, um, and also help them start to learn to kind of grow some confidence to be on their own and start to ground tie. So Tony came for training. He arrived on Tuesday, and he had a pretty traumatic first little while, to say the least. He had an accident in the trailer, and he hurt his foot, and he's been having a really, really hard time adjusting and relaxing to the new environment. So right here, Tony has learned. I've had to give him meds, and he has learned that if he turns his head away from me, I can't halter him or catch him or give him meds. And when he turns his head away from me like that to tell me no, he doesn't want any part of this, his shoulder comes towards me. So, to help him find some relaxation, I'm just trying to get him to start bending his body. Right behind his shoulder, there, you'll see I'm focusing on that area. Try to get him to bend, find some relaxation, and move away from the pressure and get his focus on me instead of the chaos going around him. The other horses at the barn have been a little bit worked up the last couple days too, so it's definitely not helping Tony relax. Right here, he's not moving away. I could put as much pressure as I wanted there, and it's just not going to happen. So instead of trying that, I'm just going to redirect him, go for a little walk here. Now I'm keeping my hand on his halter and my arm straight for when I'm walking him around so that he doesn't turn his head away from me and then accidentally step on me because he's not paying attention. Now I'm using rewarding relaxation here. Anytime he shows some relaxation, I'm giving him lots of scratches. He's a little bit too stressed for me to be giving him treats as positive reinforcement, but scratches work really well. Now, I would like him to be able to stand kind of on his own, away from me a little bit, but paying attention to me. And any time that I would stop asking him to bend, he would kind of start ignoring me again and looking away. So now I'm just going to do this on the other side, and he's a lot better on this side, but still, he really does not want to be with me. There, I'm just taking a nice big breath to encourage him to do the same. Um, he just has no desire to be with me or to be learning right now. His focus is on just trying to find a safe place, and unfortunately for him right now, that's not with me. So hopefully that changes soon. Now, he hurt his back foot really bad, so we haven't been able to go to the round pen or do any work. This is the first time I've worked with him at all. I just think it's really important to try to get him to relax and get rid of some of that anxiety because it's stressing him out being worked up all the time, and I just want him to find some comfort. And so I want to be able to work with him a little bit now. You can see he's pretty sound on his back foot right now. He's weight bearing. Our amazing farrier came and fixed him up for us. So now I'm able to at least do a little bit of stuff with him. Getting him to turn, even disengage like that, he really doesn't want to because he has to turn his head towards me and he really wants nothing to do with me. So I'm just going to let him take the time. If he's standing quietly, he's not relaxed there, but I want to give him the time to stand on his own. So now I'm trying to get him some distance between me, and I don't want to have to micromanage him. So see how my line is really loose here? That offers horses a little bit of comfort too. So if you have a really tight lead on them all the time, sometimes that makes them a little bit more stressed. And so if I can kind of have a loose line and allow him to make his own decision to stand here quietly with me, then that's going to be a lot more beneficial. So now I'm just reminding him that just because I'm getting some distance doesn't mean that he comes forward. And a horse is that anxious and worked up, the last thing you want them to do is jump on top of you. So I'm just making sure that he's respecting me and staying where I put him. Now he's allowed to look around. I'm not asking him to just magically get over all his anxiety, but I am asking him to start paying attention to me, what I'm doing, where I am, instead of constantly looking around at everything else. So he really did come a long way in this session.